Well, moving from fast-paced driving to calm and tranquil waters.
Yeah, so we first visited Amisk Lake in Northern Alberta with a nature paddle, exploring the diverse wildlife the area has to offer.
Alex Smyth is back, this time to try his hand at fishing. Do you fish, Steve?
You know, I actually haven't been since I went with my grandpa back in high school, but I would love to try again. What about you?
Yeah, same. As a kid, I did because my dad loved to fish, but I haven't done it in so long. But like I always say on this show, I love being on the water in any capacity. But enough about me and you. Let's find out if Alex managed to catch anything.
Today, I'm meeting up with my guide and local fisherman, Shannon Parsons. But first, I have to pick up a few things.
Hi, how are you?
Ah, not too bad. I'm looking to get a fishing license.
Okay, well, I can help you. And
Perfect.
if you want any leeches or anything like that, they're in the fridge just around the corner.
It's time to meet Shannon at the boat launch.
Okay, Alex, let's get this motor on.
Okay, so what do we need to do?
You're gonna lean over and give me a little help on getting this thing in here.
Okay. Alrighty, away we go. So Shannon, what kind of fish are in this lake and what could we expect to catch?
Well, Amisk Lake is a boreal forest lake, so what we're gonna find is we're gonna find northern pike, we're gonna find walleye, perch, and although they're hard to catch, we're going to see some whitefish on occasions.
Okay, and so anything we do catch, are we able to take it out and cook it for dinner?
No, this is a catch and release lake, so
Oh, okay.
there's a moratorium on catching fish here that fisheries have put on Amisk Lake, so we can't take any home to eat them, but we can have a lot of fun catching. Today we're fishing with a jig.
The jig looks like a rubber tadpole with a split tail attached to a hook.
The jig has the ability to go through the water. We can troll with it, or we can jig with it up and down.
So why do we use leeches? Why not worms or anything else?
History tells us that they like leeches in this lake.
These leeches are snake-like things, about a couple inches long.
There we go.
Good job.
Okay, finally. So what do I do now?
Now we basically got to get it in the water so we
Okay.
can try and catch those fish.
Alrighty, so it's open and fly.
Nice cast.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I think I got something on here already. It's a strong one. It's definitely fighting here.
You like that
Looks
hook?
like a big one.
Well, that's what it looks like. You got
Whoa.
a nice northern pike.
The pike, or jackfish, has a greenish back with yellow to white spots. Is this a standard size?
Oh, it's on the small side, but it's a nice fish. You get yourself a northern pike on your
Great.
first cast.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, like now I can understand why people enjoy fishing.
Okay, we got to let him go. There goes.
That was exciting. We
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was. I couldn't have done it without you, obviously. So okay, we've caught the northern pike. So what else is there to catch in this lake? What else can we try to get?
It's time to go for a walleye. We'll go up here a ways and we'll try one of these other weed beds.
Alrighty, let's do it.
That's what we look for. We look for signs of weeds growing. You'll see they'll come up just a little bit on the top so you can see them.
So that's where I want to be aiming, where I want to be casting.
Weed beds are generally good areas for fish. We're hoping to find a walleye in there. You can hear some of them jumping behind us.
Part of the problem with fishing in weeds, you catch weeds.
The one thing I will say, it is beautiful being out on this lake. I can see why people enjoy fishing out on a nice, quiet lake.
Hey Alex, I think you have another fish.
Whoa!
We caught ourselves a walleye.
The walleye is brownish yellow with two fins on his back, one of which has large spines and is just over a foot long. We gotta release it back because
Yeah, just-
they don't let us
Just
keep this
put
fish.
him back into the water.
Alrighty,
Let him-
bye little buddy.
And he's fine. There he goes.
Okay, Shannon, thank you very much for bringing me out here. I've caught some fish. This is something I never thought I would be able to do, and I had a blast being on the lake here with you.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Okay, great, thank you.
Welcome to Amisk Lake.
Great catch, especially for his first time. And lucky for the fish, it was catch and release. Otherwise, it could have ended up in their frying pan.
That is truly impressive, but I think that Alex's guide, Shannon's knowledge of the lake really helped.
Yeah, for sure. And I understand Alex was not thrilled with the leeches. Can't say I blame him.
I've seen enough though. I need to get my rod and reel, and I'm scared to say some leeches.